They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, a crew looking to make a statement. Taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Paul.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourself and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage.
It's a seam wide open. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Offense in an empty set. Wants to throw again. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Wants to fire on 2nd down. This time he's got it. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it, and that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Guys, let's chat about Alabama. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. When you've got a very low number beside your name, you're going to get everybody's best shot. And that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the all-season was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Fires to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. One final play before the end of the quarter. Caught behind the line. It's Washington. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Alabama! Great job by the back on the option. Setting up for the extra point and the top. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the 2nd one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this 3rd possession.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
Makes the grab. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
My old coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Give to the running back.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill faster.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on third down. Snagged in the middle. It's Williamson. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. They've picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Fires left. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quarterback on the keeper. He just could not get loose, and they'll knock him down 4 yards behind the line. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Motion from the back. Looking to throw at Simpson. Floats it out in space. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
Got it in the middle. It's Williams. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Setting up the screen. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as his offense continues to show great patience. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. They'll send the back in motion. Going right to work up top. Got a man. It's Bernard. Open space at the 25. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution in the drive by that offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kansas is comfortably ahead on the scoreboard right now. Frankly, the kind of lead we're used to seeing inside Fog Allen Fieldhouse with the Jayhawks.
Now adjusting. It's complete to the right.
They're up by 18 over Fresno State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on Forrest. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that. their physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the field inside their own 30. Bought a little time, lets it go. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williamson. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Unloads it left. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Right on the money. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Unloads it downfield. And he throws another interception. His third one of the night. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To the air. It's Simpson. He lets it fly. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
What a play by the safety. Really good understanding. Like, listen, if I'm going to sit back and I'm going to play cover 2 and I'm a free safety, I'm free to go get that thing. But I got to see the route. I got to see the wide receiver breaking, understanding the quarterback's throwing the football. And as soon as that hand separates from the other hand, I'm breaking on it. Does a great job breaking on it and making the catch.
It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it's his 4th interception of the night. They come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's moving out of the pocket. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Looking downfield very late in the half. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. This is going to be a tough field goal try. 55-yard Dan from the left hash. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Simpson. looking to scramble. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give is to Miller. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
He'll take a shot. This lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the
picked off. What a play to set him up. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31. From the gun, running back gets to give. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off play action. Catch in the middle, it's Horton. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking.
Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. He'll do it himself. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. This is a designed run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Barrels ahead. Touchdown time! And the stumping has commenced.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no breaks, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Hold and fired complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. A 3-yard pickup gets it out to the 28. It's 2nd and 7. And they're not on the same page there. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Unloads quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Got it behind the line. It's Washington. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. After swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. That's caught. It's Horton.
And man, that is not the 3rd down execution you want. Get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down now.
Here's the return. Returns like that are why you don't... The fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. They've got the screen set up. Still on his feet at the 45. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's 1st down in the red zone at the 10. Hand off from the shotgun. Smashes through the tackle. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. Crosses the 35. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets him up, makes the big play out to the left.
They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Washington. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. QB draw. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. back to throw. It's Jarvis. Fired that thing out in a heart. It's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Facing a third down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Quarterback and a running back set up in the pistol. They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Alabama! And the route is on.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Well, guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for a fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gonna look downfield again. Quickly to the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. Wide open spaces. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Looking to throw on first down. He caught it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And they're in for a touchdown late in this game.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Nice move to keep running. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. He'll try the left side. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Sweet cut there. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Coming up, 4th down.
The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field.
Formation to kick it away.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right down the middle. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to sit well with the losing team. When you lose these, you're going to get hounded and you're going to get hate. You're going to get social media is going to destroy you about losing to your rival. But you got to put it past you. It is just one game. It's not that big of a deal. Well, Jesse, yeah, it kind of is.
It kind of is a big deal. You're right, David. I mean, a lot of these kids, they played with each other or against each other in high school. They've known each other for a long time. There's going to be a lot of trash talking going